Zach Zarba brings the ball into the center circle. About set to get Game 6 underway. They're on their feet at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Chet back taps successfully to Shea Gildas-Alexander. And the Thunder have the ball to begin the quarter. And they'll have the ball to begin the fourth as well. Dort fed by Shea. Straightaway Hartenstein on the dribble weave to Dub. Played by Neesmith. Left wing to Holmgren. Driving down the lane across his body. Lays it up. Blocked by Turner. Hartenstein gets a loose ball and powers it home. Muscling it up and in on Siakam. 2-0 Thunder. Back quickly Nembhard to the baseline on Shea. Shea strips him the ball, but he knocks it out of bounds. Shea and Neesmith and Nembhard grew up playing against each other back to elementary school level. Shea nearly came up with the first theft of Game 6. Halliburton underneath the inbound, 18 to shoot. Body strewn in the lane, and a foul coming apparently on the Thunder. Neesmith, Hartenstein, Siakam all fell, and they call Hartenstein for a one-shot foul for an off-ball not being in play, personal. I'd like to see a replay on that. Yeah, I'm not sure about that call, but it doesn't matter what I think. Halliburton will shoot the one free throw. All 4 of his points came at the line in Game 5. He scored only 4. He rattles in his first point of Game 6. 11:35 left, opening quarter, 18 to shoot for the Pacers. Thunder leading 2-1 in Game 6. Halliburton to stream it in underneath, Dort on him. Feeds the left corner to Neesmith, dumping low to Turner, spinning. Pump fakes, fades across his body, lofts and missed the 5-footer, a tough shot. Holmgren clears. Chet averaging 12 rebounds a game his last 3 in this series. Shea fed, driving through a double. Reached in on by Turner, knocked down by Turner, no whistle. Nembhard has it. Long leading Halliburton, open left wing for 3, it's up and off. Holmgren gathers his second rebound. And Chet at 7-1 will stream across the timeline on the handle. Guarded by Siakam, crosses him over. No maneuverability there. Swings it to Hartenstein out front. Veering left, giving to Dub. Galen dribbles into a crowd. Siphoning right. Hartenstein sets the pick. Dub fires an angle right 3, no good. Hartenstein fighting with Neesmith for the loose ball is taken by Halliburton. Long leading Siakam, backing Dub. Low left, spinning. Kicks out, corner right Turner. Catch and shoot rainbow 3 that's up. Short, right for the rebound. Dort doubles back to try to snag it. And Turner knocks it out of bounds. Now they say Dort did. Well, a ton of contact going on from the Pacers at both ends, and there is no whistle yet. David Guthrie, who should not be working the finals, receiving an earful from Mark Daigneault. Halliburton to inbound. Thunder up 2-1, a minute 20 in. Tyrese, right corner to Neesmith. Catch and shoot rainbow 3 up, way off. Only backboard, no rim. The Pacers are 0-4 to start. As Shea's got the loose ball, played by Nembhard, blasting left, crossing over, retreating to the flank. Slashing right on Nembhard. Twirling in the lane as Nembhard knocked the ball away. Again, I mean, he's being anything but undressed. Back comes Halliburton with the loose ball, dancing on the wing on Hartenstein. Crossing over. No maneuverability. Still maintains a dribble, slicing left. Across his body floats a runner that's a prick. Loose ball back tap by Siakam out of bounds. It will go to the Thunder. Pacers yet to score on their initial 5 shots. They've all been astray, but the Thunder have done very little. 2 turnovers. It's 2-1 Thunder, 2 minutes in. Dub guarded by Neesmith across the timeline on the handle. Dort screens. Dub gives it up. Slot right to Holmgren. Holmgren to the wing. Ball knocked away from him by Siakam. He gets it back. 10 to shoot, crossing over. Spinning to the rim. Scoops and scores nicely with a left hand. A 7'5" wingspan helped out there as he towered over the top of Siakam. Gives the Thunder a 4-1 lead. Siakam back quickly, left flank. Guarded by Dub. Between the range to Turner, looking right. Crossing over on Holmgren. Down the lane, burrowing. Across his body, leans in and is tripped up by Holmgren and fouled. Chet Holmgren in retreat commits the Thunder's first team foul. As with 9:41 left in the quarter, the Pacers have yet to score from the field. Turner's going to look to get him on the board from the foul line after Halliburton nailed a free throw earlier. Miles Turner, an 80% foul shooter in the postseason, converting 87% in this series, but misses the first short. Thunder a good job of jumping on top of this Eastern Conference Championship Pacer team throughout the course of this series early. They lead 4-1 right now on a 2-4 shooting start with 4 rebounds to 1 for the Pacers. 9:41 left in the first. Turner bends his knees, arcs the second, it's up, looks better and is. 4-2 Thunder. Indiana falls back. Nembhard's on Shea. Jalen Williams picked up by Neesmith right at midcourt. J-Dub off of a 40-piece in Game 5, gets a Dort pick. Wrangles right, behind the back dribbles, down the lane, stiffs, scoops, and scores it beautifully with the left hand. Oh, what a move by J-Dub. 6-2 Thunder. Dub got to the cup. Has his first deuce. Halliburton slashing right on Shea. Down the lane, lays it up on the run. Errant. Loose ball, Hartenstein. Giving it the backcourt to Dort. Speed driven up the right side on Nembhard. Settles in on the right wing. Sends it near midcourt. Contested out front, sashes left on Neesmith, and Neesmith rakes the ball away. Got plenty of the arm of Dub. It's out of bounds to the Thunder. Tony Brothers had the best seat in the house and refused to blow his whistle. 14 to shoot. That is clearly a foul on Neesmith. Corner left, Hartenstein giving to Dub. Corralled in the corner by Neesmith, sweeps in front of him. Reverses field, gashes baseline for the two-hand rim rocker. J-Dub okey-dokes the Pacers, and the Thunder lead 8-2 in Game 6. 8:59 left in the opening quarter. Oh, what a move by Jalen Williams, continuing to showcase his high-level skill, let's say, in the NBA Finals. That was terrific. We'll take time with the Pacers grouping 3:01 in. They've yet to score from the floor, 0 of 6, and the Thunder lead from the gate 8-2 with the championship on the line tonight. We'll take time. This is Thunder basketball.
MidFirst Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder and the exclusive provider of the Thunder and Rumble debit cards. As the largest privately owned bank in the nation, MidFirst Bank has the strength, stability, and expertise to help you prepare for the now and the future. So, no matter where your financial journey takes you, MidFirst Bank is the partner to help you get there. MidFirst Bank, true to you. Member FDIC.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Riverwind is bringing the heat this June at OKC's favorite casino.
So get the party started with the hottest jackpots in town.
Book a stay at our hotel for a weekend of fun with friends.
Win like an all-star on your go-to games.
Grab a bite and a bev at one of our fabulous eateries.
Go for gold with your wild card and play for your chance at $80,000 in our Sunshine Riches giveaway.
For the best summer yet and unforgettable good times, make it Riverwind.
Welcome back. 3 minutes into Game 6. Indiana off to a horrible start. 0 for 6 shooting. Oklahoma City 4 of 7 from the field. All 4 of those makes have come inside the paint. Let's send you back to Indiana. Here's Matt Pinto.
The Thunder front line accounting for all 8. 2 from 2 buckets, that is, from Dub. Holmgren has a layup. Hartenstein a stick back. Thanks to the individual support of Thunder fans, the Thunder Community Foundation raised over $100,650,000 through the playoffs raffle presented by OG&E. On top of that, OG&E contributed an additional $45,000, bringing the total to more than $181,000 raised to support youth where they live and play. A huge thank you to everyone who participated and OG&E for their continued commitment to our community. Well, a strong defensive start for the Thunder. They're doing a good job contesting everything the Pacers have thrown up there. 0 of 6 for Indiana from the floor. Only point coming on an off-the-ball dead ball foul by Hartenstein, allowing Halliburton a free throw, and then Turner hit one of the 2 foul shots on a second Thunder foul. Either side has made a 3. The Pacers 0 of 3 from distance. The Thunder 0 of 1 to begin Game 6. 8-2 Oklahoma City following the first stoppage. It remains Dub, Holmgren, SGA, Hartenstein, and Dort against Siakam, Nembhard, Turner, Neesmith, and Halliburton. Nembhard on the handle, picked up by Dub, looking right, hits Neesmith. Nembhard gets it back, widening out right on a hash. Dub on him, 12 to shoot. Nembhard retreats near midcourt. Grinding right now in the lane. Curtailed, corner right finds Neesmith. Catch shoot, rainbow 3 is up, short. Fumbled the initial pass. That left the shot off the front iron. 0 of 4 on threes for the Pacers. Dub has the miss. Shea feeding Hartenstein, rumbling right of the lane. Contained by Turner, needs help. Down the lane feeds Holmgren. Backs down, spinning Neesmith as he twirls inside with a left hand swooping, scoopy scores. 10-2 Thunder, all 10 in the paint. Neesmith on the handle out front. Gives on the dribble weave to Nembhard, who widens out right, back of a Turner pick, grinds into the corner. Sends it out near midcourt to Halliburton, left to create with 10 to shoot. Whips it in deep to Turner, knocked away by Shea. Turner got it back, bullies his way, spins, pump fakes, lays it up, blocked by Hartenstein. Retrieved it, the foul line area by Siakam, who knocks down an open 17-foot jumper. Hartenstein, a big rejection, but Siakam's got his first bucket of game 6. It's 10-4, 4 minutes in. Shea at midcourt. Works the left-hand bounce, feeds at the foul line to Holmgren. Contained by Turner Holden. Whips it out front to Dub with 7 to shoot, sizing up Siakam. Dub slashing left into traffic. Behind the back dribbles, lost it, got it back wide right, 2 to shoot. Pulls up, fires at angle right 3 that's short. Long rebound, tumbles out Siakam with it. 1-on-3 at the moment. Gliding right, challenging Dort on the run. Off balance, spins in a layup, and they call Dort for a foul. That is laughable. 10-6 Pacers, Siakam back-to-back buckets. Dort pulled the chair out from under Siakam, who tripped off balance, and they call Dort for the foul. Thunder have 3 team fouls to begin this game. The Pacers, none. Hartenstein sits, Caruso enters. 7:31 left in the opening frame. Siakam remains the most primary source of offense for the Pacers. During this series, he's averaging 20.6 points a game, coming off of a stretch in which he's averaged 23 a game the last 3, 28 in Game 5 Monday. Pascal, a 70% foul shooter in the playoffs. Arcs the free throw here and knocks it down. He scored 5 in a row, pulling Indiana within 3 at 10-7. Gilgeous-Alexander picked up by Nembhard, crossing the timeline, scoreless thus far. Down the lane, gliding though to the rim, lays it up. Block going up by Siakam, and there's no foul there. Halliburton, the loose ball. Picks it up and sails it right corner. Nembhard wide open, rainbows a 3, up and in. And Indiana's tied the game at 10. They run off 8 straight points. And they refuse to call a foul on the Pacers in their building tonight. Shea grinding to the top of the key. Down the lane, swooping, scooping, and scoring with the left hand as he danced by 3 Pacers en route. The MVP on the board. It's 12-10 Thunder. Halliburton quickly up the right sideline to Nesmith, contained by Shea. Back on the hash to Halliburton, up top to Turner. Slot left Nembhard to the baseline, drives by Dort. Whips it right wing to Nesmith, closed out by Caruso. Up top to Halliburton, driving and kicking, right wing Nesmith. Whips it right corner Nembhard, pump fakes to the wing, cranks. It's for 3 in the lead, it's in. Nembhard's made a couple of threes, and the Pacers have their first lead of game 6, 13-12. Indiana coming to life from 3-point range, making it class 2 from distance. 6.5 left in the first quarter. Dub between the rings, sizes it up. Working left, kicks up top Holmgren, pump faking, driving on Turner. Bullies can't free. Holds his pivot foot. Turner knocks him off his pivot foot. And we have a travel on Holmgren. Are you kidding me? Why did he slide his pivot foot? I can't imagine. It would have been Turner bullying him and chesting him up. The Pacers yet to be called for a team foul. Nembhard gliding right baseline, lays it up and in as he drives by Dort and then Holmgren. It's 15-12 Indiana. It's an 11-2 run. A minute 40 elapsed in that stretch. Thunder down 3, midway through the first. Dub right wing. Hits Holmgren up top. Pacers show zone. Shea grinding left on Nembhard. Settles in on the wing. Isolated. Gilgeous-Alexander to the baseline, draws a double. Up the sideline, Holmgren. Straight away, Dort, slot right Dub. Drives by Turner down the lane, leans in, scoops. Can't score, but he's undercut and fouled by Nesmith on a blocking call. Zach Zarba emphatically says, yes, that is the Pacers' first foul in Game 6. We're not going to not blow the whistle all night. 5:50 left in the quarter. Nesmith with his first. He has been foul-plagued throughout this series, fouling out twice. Jalen Williams, who leads the Thunder sporadic offensive attack that's featured 3 turnovers in Game 6 with 4 points. Holmgren has 4 as well. J-Dub to the line, bends his knees and arcs the first and hits it. But he has been a frequent visitor to the stripe in this stretch in which he has continually increased his scoring average, 3 consecutive games over 20. He's averaging 11.3 free throw attempts a game in the last 3. Ben Shepherd in for the Pacers. Obi Toppin and TJ McConnell as well, as Halliburton sits down, or Halliburton stays in along with McConnell, I beg your pardon. It's Shepherd, Turner, and Toppin for Indiana as well. Aaron Wiggins in for the first time for the Thunder. Hartenstein returns, along with Caruso, Dort, and Dub shooting the second free throw. That's no good. He back-rimmed it. Loose ball tipped out, claimed by Toppin. Pacers get it back up 2. TJ McConnell with the trailing Toppin. Sealed slot right by Wiggins on the dribble weave to McConnell, the point guard. Sends it wide right to Halliburton. Back up top to McConnell. Left wing Toppin. Catch, shoot, 3 is up and good. Indiana's made 3 straight threes and goes up 18-13 after falling back 10-2 to start. It's a 16-3 run. Dub up top, crossing over on Shepard. Gets space, dumps it inside and 10 of Hartenstein, deflected. Ihart got it back, floats a 10-footer in the lane that he nails with the left hand. That quiets the crowd. It's 18-15 Indiana. Pacers catching fire, 6 of 14 shooting. McConnell right corner. Trying to drive on Hartenstein. Can't. Keeps the dribble alive out front to Toppin. Between the rings, Halliburton driving on Wiggins. Settles in on the wing. Cranks a rainbow three of his own. It's off. Dub clears. Thunder down 3, get it back. 5 minutes left in the quarter as McConnell steals an outlet from Dub to the trailing Toppin. Arcs an angle left three-pointer that's in there. So the Pacers playing to their crowd. The Thunder fueling them with 4 turnovers. It's 21-15 Indiana. 4:45 left in the first. Caruso out front to Hartenstein holding. Pass fakes. Dribbles to the top of the key and holds. Whips it in deep to Caruso. Bad pass deflected out by Halliburton with 4:38 left in the opening quarter. 10 to shoot. Right now the Pacers extending their defensive pressure. Thunder are not responding well to it with 4 turnovers. OKC's yet to take the ball away from Indiana's offense. Pacers settling in 4 of 9 on threes. Thunder yet to make a 3. And Indiana's gotten up 4 more shots than Oklahoma City. Dub left baseline. Pulls up, goes glass, and nestles home a 10-footer nicely. Well done off the inbound. Dub with 7, and it's 21-17 Indiana. McConnell back quickly. Dashing right. Curtailed by Wiggins. Gets it up the right sideline to Shepard. Ben on the dribble weave to Toppin for a long angle left three-pointer that's up. I'm leaving if he makes that. He doesn't, but Turner's got the miss. Beating Halliburton for 3 straight away. It's good. Pacers 24, the Thunder 17, and right now Indiana is winning the loose ball battles for a lead of 7. 4:15 left in the quarter. OKC burns a timeout that will take. This is Thunder basketball.
KWPN, more WWLS, The Village, Oklahoma City, proudly serving the great state of Oklahoma. A Cumulus media station.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of City Thunder. We've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the NBA Finals.
In the NBA Finals, any moment can become unforgettable. Now is your chance to watch the next moment you'll remember forever.
Jordan, open, Chicago with the lead.
Unforgettable awaits. The 2025 NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV continue on ABC.
Devon Energy and the Oklahoma City Thunder have launched Devon Sports Lab, a STEM-based program designed to help students improve their game and become excited about STEM through the science behind basketball drills. Our goal is for students to discover how to improve their athletic performance with a better understanding of fundamental science and math concepts. If you have a student in elementary or middle school, visit www.okcthunder.com/sportslab to learn more.
Dive into the excitement where the spirit of Thunder basketball meets classic diner delights at Boomerang Diner. On Mondays, start off the week with a winning deal. Grab a mouth-watering burger for half the price. On Fridays, feast on all-you-can-eat fish and make your Fridays truly memorable. It's always breakfast time at Boomerang. Pancakes, eggs, and more, served all day, every day. Fuel up like a champ today. Boomerang Diner. It all starts here.
Welcome back. Indiana has surged ahead of Oklahoma City. They now have a 7-point lead with just over 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. During that last run of play, after an 0-for-6 start, Indiana goes 8 of 12, putting 5 3-point hits. The Pacers also have yet to commit a turnover. Oklahoma City has 4 giveaways. Let's send it back to Indiana. Here's Matt Pinto.
Join the loudest fans in the league and become a quarter-season ticket member. Get ahead of the game and place your deposit for the 300 level now at okcthunder.com/memberships. Yeah, the Pacers 5 made three-pointers in 11 tries, fueling their offense after that slow start. Thunder led 10-2 to begin this night. Since that time, they've not responded well to the extended Indiana pressure against them with 4 turnovers, and they've gotten up 5 fewer shots than the Pacers to this point in what is a desperate scenario for the home team. The Pacers a loss away from elimination, and they're playing like it. The Thunder have not brought the requisite force through the first nearly 8 minutes of Game 6. 4:15 left as play will resume with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander returning, Alex Caruso, Cason Wallace, Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Hartenstein for OKC. As Indiana counters with Nembhard, Toppin, Turner, Shepard, and McConnell. Halliburton sits down for the first time tonight. He's 1 of 5 shooting for 4 points. But right now the crowd aroused in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The Pacers on a run to lead by 7. Thunder led by 8 early. Caruso against full court pressure, shadowed by Toppin, activating the Thunder attack. The veteran up top to Hartenstein comes back together at the logo to a curl cutting Wiggins open. Taps off an angle left, tumbling off the back of the rim, not close. Thunder yet to make the 3-and-3, tries Toppin, clears, giving McConnell front court. Little point guard, shifting left down the lane away from Wallace. Reverse spins a layup up, no good, but he's clipped by Wallace en route. And that's a clear indicator of the Thunder not being as locked in as focused as they'll need to be tonight. Because McConnell, a straight line drive, blew right by Wallace as if he wasn't there. Free throws coming from McConnell as Indiana looks to extend its lead. OKC already out of fouls in the opening quarter of Game 6. The Pacers committing 1 as a team. 3:54 left in the first. McConnell's first free throw is out of his right hand, tumbling, no good. Pacers are 3 of 5 at the line. The Thunder 1 of 2. Rebounds even at 7. Turnovers for the Thunder and an inability to make three-point shots surfacing early in Game 6. They're 0 of 3 from distance. Indiana 5 of 11. McConnell readies with assist, and that one is out of his right hand. No good. He missed them both. That's a shock. A 90% foul shooter in the playoffs. Hartenstein has the rebound, his third. Thunder get it back as Shai works straight away a 1-4 set. Wallace screens high right, rubbing Shai off of Nembhard. He blasts left, pulls up, kicks to Wallace. Open. Pump fakes free, fires. An angle left three-pointer. Looks good, but it isn't. It's short. Turner clears as the Thunder are struggling to make threes. Game 4 in here. They were 3 of 17 from distance, 0 of 4 tonight. McConnell probes, gets it back near midcourt against Shai. Lobbing low to Toppin, bad pass. Wiggins met Toppin at the of the pass, and Tony Brothers calls a foul on Oklahoma City. There'll be more free throws for Indiana. This has been a very poorly officiated opening quarter to Game 6. You talk about tilting the scales to the home team. That's exactly what's gone on. Toppin and the Pacers will attempt their 7th and 8th free throws of this opening quarter with 3:27 to play. Thunder have tried 2. And Indiana's yet to turn the ball over. Toppin's first foul shot is good. So the Pacers build the lead from 8 down to 8 on the plus side at 25-17 with 3:27 left in the first. Liberal substitutions from Rick Carlisle early. Siakam back in, replacing Turner. As right now the Pacers have subs out there. Shepard, Toppin, and McConnell all were contributing. Toppin has 7 points, by the way. He's had 2 7-point performances in this series. Obi Toppin, the former National College Player of the Year at Dayton, makes them both. And the Thunder find themselves in a 9-point hole after starting the night, leading 10-2. They're down 9 with 3:20 left to play in the first. Shai out front, played by McConnell, top of the zone. Right side baseline, Wallace meandering on the dribble. Up the sideline to Wiggins, lobbing to Shai, eluding McConnell. Pulls up in the paint, leans in, and misses a bank shot from 12. Shai 1 of 3. 1 and done for the Thunder. McConnell the other way. Pacers seek a double-digit lead here, 9 minutes into the first quarter. Siakam fed right baseline, sizing up Caruso. Backing down, out of a double, cross-court left Shepard. Catch, shoot, 3 is up, off. Rebound gathered by Hartenstein, knocked down by McConnell, and TJ McConnell picks up the second team foul on Indiana. Isaiah Hartenstein, 5 rebounds in 7 minutes of playing time. That's simply a side out for Oklahoma City, though. Thunder have gotten up 3 fewer shots than the Pacers and converted no three-pointers while Indiana's knocked down 5. That's the difference in this game right now as the Pacers playing to force a Game 7 lead, 26-17. Shepard out. Benedict Mathurin celebrating his 23rd birthday in for Indiana for the first time in Game 6. Gilgeous-Alexander off to a 2-point start in 7 minutes. Hounded by Nembhard. Slides left, draws 2. Stutter steps, comes baseline, floats a runner, an air ball from 10 feet away. A lot of contact again, no whistle. Toppin's got the loose ball. Shea 1 of 4. Toppin hard out front. Gliding top of the key, guarded by Holmgren. Whips it left corner to McConnell. Cross courts it. Right wing to Siakam. Jab stepping on Wiggins. Powers and twirls. Elevates and fires. The 20-foot jumper off. Caruso's got the long rebound up the left side to Wiggins. One-on-one on Nembhard. Pulls up, pops. Left wing three-pointer. Drops. Cha-ching a Thunder money ball. OKC getting out and running to free for that three. Pulling within 6 at 26-20. Wiggins had 14 in game 1. His first 3 of this one. Nembhard isolated on Wiggins. Up the stutter step. Comes up and under. Sips it left corner top and catch 2-3 is up. A brick off the front of the rim. Wallace doubles back and has a miss. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Thunder down 6. Get it back. Shea across the timeline, gets a Holmgren pick high right. Gilgeous-Alexander shoes it. Sizing up Nembhard. Elevates, fires, angle right, three-pointers on the way, no good. Loose ball batted by McConnell, claimed by Matherin. The Thunder 1 of 7 on 3, Shea 1 of 5. Siakam drives by Wallace, splitting 2 defenders, and because one of them breathed on him, he gets 2 more free throws. 26-20 Pacers. They've done a good job generating their fast break game to the tune of 6 points, as Siakam benefits by 2 more free throws. He's made his only prior foul shot. He has 5 points. Pacers playing their pace, really disrupting OKC's offense. Thunder are not in flow on the offensive end at all right now. Trailing 26-20, 1:42 left in the opening quarter of Game 6. Siakam's first throw at the line is on the way good. He's got 6, Nembhard 8. Siakam 8 off the bench to pace a Pacer team that's gotten up 2 more shots than the Thunder, converting now 5 more free throws and 4 more three-pointers to lead by 7, 27-20. Siakam readies with a second. Part of that Toronto team that won it all in 2019. Rattles in that, and Indiana's leads back to 8. Thunder sputtered to generate sustained offense in the 2 previous games in this building, and that's reared its head to begin Game 6. Wiggins screens high right for Shea. McConnell on him on a switch. He gives it up left wing to Wiggins, driving by Nembhard. Whips it left corner, intended for Caruso, batted out of bounds by Nembhard. Nembhard getting away with foul after foul after foul, grabbing players, clutching jerseys. No fouls called against him as yet. 9 to shoot. 1:28 left in the opening quarter. On a cut, Nembhard just grabbed the jersey of Shea on that play. Shea off the inbound, crowded by Nembhard again, isolated left wing. Drives, fades, 17-footer straight away, good. Took it on himself that time to blast into the chest of Nembhard to free himself. It's 28-22. 1:10 left in the first. Siakam handles up top. Right wing to McConnell. TJ, shadowed by Wallace, gets a Siakam pick, gives it up in the right corner to Toppin. On the wing, McConnell to the baseline. Ducks inside of Holmgren, lays it up on the run, blows the bunny. Holmgren a good job contesting, grabs the rebound, his third. Thunder down 6, a minute left in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander on the handle out front, played by Siakam. Knifing left, whips it out front, throws it away, Matherin the steal. Benedict zigging and zagging, bounce feeds Toppin, lays it up on the run. It's tipped out of the cylinder by Matherin. Should have been an offensive interference call. Instead, Caruso's got it. Shea back quickly, 40 seconds of the quarter to the baseline. Across his body floats a 5-footer. Would have counted had it gone. It didn't. He's knocked down by Siakam, and here come the boos. Gilgeous-Alexander attempts free throws for the first time tonight. 36.9 left in the quarter. Siakam nearly took his arm off on a reach-in. Pascal earned a foul on that one. As Shea goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. Gilgeous-Alexander a rugged start, 2 of 6 shooting for 4 points. Averaging 30.4 among playoff participants and 32.4 in this series. Coming off with 31 point, 10 assist double-double in Game 5. Chase for a foul shot, no good. OKC is 1 of 3 at the foul line. Lead by 12-11 rather, but making fewer threes than Indiana thus far tonight. Dort is back in, as is Kenrich Williams for the first time in the game. Joining Wiggins, Shea, and Holmgren. Shea's second is good. Thunder down 5, 28-23, 36.9 left in the opening quarter. Siakam gets it in at three-quarter court to Nam. Across the timeline to Toppin, giving to Halliburton. Knifing to the left wing, jump passing low to Toppin, catching on Wiggins, pump fakes. Stripped by Dort. Toppin gets it back, twirls up a layup that's not close. Shea the rebound. Inside the final 24-second shot clock up. Thunder get it back down 5. As Shea is checked by Matherin as the Pacers go zone. Matherin drifts out near midcourt to hound Shea with 10 on the shot clock and game clock. Wiggins screens high right against Matherin. Shea behind him, splits defenders down the lane. Sidesteps Nembhard, banks home a 5-footer. 1.9 left in the quarter. Thunder within 3, 28-25 Matherin. doubled in the backcourt, wings about a 60-foot away to the other, hits top of the backboard, and that's how the quarter ends. So the Thunder battle back from 9 down to trail by only 3 after 1, despite Indiana making 4 more three-pointers than they did in that opening quarter. We head to the second in Indianapolis. Pacer ball in possession to begin the second frame in Game 6, leading 28-25. This is Thunder basketball.
With just seconds on the clock, I'm chomping at the bit here, Frank. I'm telling you, this is a moment in basketball history to really relish in. Back at the offensive end, Ken Chump musters up all his strength and squeezes down into the paint. He breaks through the screen, posts up with buns out, catches the ball, and order up. And he's called for the double drizzle.
Dude, just get your hot dog and let's get back to our seats. Eat Schwab, the official hot dog of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Riverwind is bringing the heat this June at OKC's favorite casino.
So get the party started with the hottest jackpots in town.
Book a stay at our hotel for a weekend of fun with friends.
Win like an all-star on your go-to games.
Grab a bite and a bev at one of our fabulous eateries.
Go for gold with your wild card and play for your chance at $80,000 in our Sunshine Riches giveaway.
For the best summer yet and unforgettable good times, make it Riverwind.
Fridays don't start till Taco Mayo says so. Meet the new steak fajita empanada, loaded with tender sirloin steak, grilled onions and bell peppers, cheddar jack cheese, and signature Chipotle Ranch, handmade and cooked fresh to order. And every Friday, make an item fajita style and crank up the flavor like never before. Only Taco Mayo. It's Fajita Fridays, only at Taco Mayo. Oklahoma owned, Oklahoma proud. Eat local. Stevie Nicks. One special night, October 15th, Paycom Center. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Stevie Nicks. Live at Paycom Center.
Thunder Basketball is sponsored by Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep. And MidFirst Bank, the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Welcome back. The Thunder hold the Pacers to just 32% shooting in the first quarter. Indiana began the game 0 for 6. They finished the first quarter 0 for 7. Oklahoma City's outscored them in the paint 16-4 so far. Send it back to Indiana. Here's Matt Pinto.
The camps all summer long, there's something for every athlete looking to thunder up their skills. Stay in the game this summer with Thunder Youth Basketball Camps presented by Simple Modern. Find a camp that fits your schedule at OKCThunder.com/summer camps. Well, a rarity in this series for only the second time. The Pacers lead after 1. OKC charging back from 9 down, scoring the final 5 of the first quarter, courtesy of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who has 7. J-Dub 7 for the Thunder as well. Pacers led by Halliburton and Toppin, who have 8 apiece. Indiana's made 5 threes in the game. In 6, the Thunder won, and that separates these two teams by 3 points right now. Thunder have 5 turnovers on the night. The Pacers none, and OKC with only 3 assists. A lot like the previous 2 games played here, where the extended Pacer pressure has really thrown the Thunder off in terms of their rhythm. Aaron Wiggins, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Kenrich Williams, Chet Holmgren, and J-Dub deploy defensively against T.J. McConnell, Andrew Nembhard, Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam, and Benedict Mathurin. Mathurin cuts to the ball between the rings, played by Kenrich Williams. Works the Turner pick, pulls up, fires, angle left 3 is short. Leaping rebound, Kenrich Williams. He gives in the backcourt to SGA. That's 8 straight Pacer misses from the field. Shai wearing the white headband and white sleeve on his right arm. Dashing right on Mathurin, crosses him over, snaking left, steps back, fires, 13-foot jumper on the way, rips the court. 7 straight Shai points. He's got 9 now, and the Thunder battle back from 9 down to within 1 as Shai finding his way mid-range. McConnell spins on Wiggins, plays it up right-handed on the right-hand reverse, and blows by Wiggins for the easy layup. That can't happen tonight. Straight line drive by McConnell at the rim, uncontested. 30-27 Pacers. Right corner, Kenrich Williams, closed out by Siakam. Works it out front. Pass fake, whips it in deep to Wiggins for an easy layup, but Shai's called for a moving screen by Tony Brothers, knocking down McConnell. I would hope at some point, 6:10 into this game before the Pacers were called for a single foul, they even this thing out. Because what the Thunder are doing on one end, that's not allowed. The Pacers are doing twofold and getting away with it. Siakam. Straight away to McConnell, working the dribble, slashing right on Wiggins again, bullying his way, pulls up, fires, and hits a 6-footer. And the Pacers lead 32-27. McConnell doing it again off the bench with 6. Gildas Alexander handles. Holmgren screens as Shea widens out left. Dribbles into traffic, sets up Kenrich Williams. He wants 3 from the left wing, gets none. Long rebound, Mathurin has it. Thunder are 1 of 7 on threes as Mathurin probes and travels. Now they call him for a double dribble. He actually slid his pivot foot and traveled there. Zach Zarba getting help from Tony Brothers, asking was that a double dribble or not. He called a double dribble. He's going to reverse the call. There was a travel. Mathurin slid his pivot foot, and they're reversing the call here against Mathurin for a double dribble. He clearly slid his pivot foot, never established a pivot foot. And the Pacers still without a turnover. Horrifically called game 6. 38 left in the second quarter. Oklahoma City down 5, 32-27 to the Pacers. A championship in the balance should the Thunder find a way to win it. Indiana battling to force a game 7 in a 3-2 series. Siakam triggers, gets it in, straight away to Nembhard. Deferring to his backup point guard, McConnell. Left wing Siakam handles. Between the range to Nembhard with 10 to shoot. Dub is on Nembhard. Off the stutter step right wing, contained. Up top to Mathurin, 6 to shoot, slashing right on Holmgren. Kicks in the corner, Turner, catch, shoot, rainbow 3 up and short. Offside rebound, Shea tips it, Mathurin has it. Setting up Nembhard up top, right wing to Mathurin. Shoveling low right Turner, one-on-one on Kenrich Williams, drop steps. Bullies can't free, and he steps out of bounds. Well done by Kenrich Williams. In the minutes he's been called upon in this series, he has been stealth. 32-27 Pacers, 2 minutes elapsed in the second. OKC is right now trying to find some rhythm offensively. Kenrich Williams on the right wing, looking inside. Down speeds left elbow to Shea, sizing up Nembhard, swiped at. Jab steps, escapes, pump fakes, steps inside of him, fires and hits an 8-footer. Well done by Shea with not 1 but 2 pump fakes. Gildas Alexander in double figures now with 11, and OKC's down 3. McConnell slashing left, contained by Dub, kicks in the corner to Turner. Left to right across the lane, lays it up on Holmgren, errant. Loose ball batted, out of bounds by Mathurin going to the Thunder. Mathurin's been active on the glass. He's got 3 rebounds, all on the offensive end. Shea has scored the Thunder's last 9. OKC could tie with a 3 as Dub. Last left baseline, draws 2. Siphons inside, pump fakes, Turner spins, and lays it in. Oh, what a move by Jalen Williams. Streaking inside, jump stop on a dime, and then reverse pivoted for the easy deuce. Jalen Williams continues to be money for the Thunder in this series. 9 and 10 minutes. Timeout Pacers. OKC on an extended 11-4 run. Back within 1 at 32-31 with 9:28 left in the second quarter. This is Thunder basketball.
Thunder fans, the Thunder are playing excellent basketball, and MidFirst Bank has a great way for you to show our All-Stars your support. Score $200 and a Thunder or Rumble debit card when you open a new MidFirst checking account. Use your $200 to buy fan gear or MVP-worthy apparel. Bank like a champion with the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Learn more today at midfirst.com/thunderup. Member FDIC.
Riverwind is bringing the heat this June at OKC's favorite casino.
So get the party started with the hottest jackpots in town.
Book a stay at our hotel for a weekend of fun with friends.
Win like an all-star on your go-to games.
Grab a bite and a bev at one of our fabulous eateries.
Go for gold with your wild card and play for your chance at $80,000 in our Sunshine Riches giveaway.
For the best summer yet and unforgettable good times, make it Riverwind.
What if you could make your energy dollars go further this summer? Switch to OG&E Smart Hours and pay nearly half price for electricity for 19 hours every weekday and all weekend long. So go ahead, bake an extra batch, stream another episode, and make your evenings cooler. Just switch your energy use to the 19 daily Smart Hours to help the grid, the environment, and your wallet. Sign up today to receive nearly half-priced electricity at oge.com/smarthours.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Welcome back. Thunder 3 of 4 shooting in the quarter, 6 of their last 8, and then they're now shooting a remarkable 56% from the field. They're 13 of 18 inside the arc so far in Game 6. Let's change it back to Indiana. Here's Matt Pinto.
Stay up to date with all things Thunder. Join Paris Lawson and Nick Gallo on the official Thunder Basketball Universe podcast presented by Summer Moon Coffee. For exclusive coverage of your favorite team, get free access wherever you get your podcasts, and be sure to subscribe so you never miss a beat. Well, the Thunder, in what has been just a herky-jerky Game 6, resourcefully are down only 1, running off 11 of the last 15 points scored. They trailed by 8 with 1:22 left in the first quarter. Since that time, Gilgeous-Alexander's taken it over. He scored their last 11 points since, or I should say prior to the Dub reverse spin layup. Shea's got 11, leading all scorers as the Thunder defend down 1, 32-31. Led 10-2 to begin the night, but they've seen the Pacers nail 5 threes in the game to 1 themselves, and that separates the two right now by a digit as McConnell stays in along with Aaron Nesmith, Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam, and Andrew Nembhard. Now 2 additional substitutions by the Pacers. Halliburton checks in replacing Nembhard, and Tony Bradley, who played extensively on the road in Game 5 in Oklahoma City Monday to the tune of 12 minutes, checks in for the first time tonight. Bradley won an NCAA title at North Carolina, where he was drafted 28th overall by the Lakers in 2017. Hartenstein back for the Thunder, joining Kenrich Williams, Alex Caruso, J-Dub, and Kaysen Wallace as Shea's out. Siakam against Kenrich Williams' on-ball heat. Walks it across the timeline, backing on the dribble. Smothered, sends it up the right side to McConnell. Shifting right into the paint. Spinning. Contained by Kenrich Williams, ducking on a crossover. Pulls up, fires, 7-foot jumper, good. He is just tormenting the Thunder from mid-range. He has 6 points. 34-31 Pacers, 3 minutes into the second. Dub handles, played by Siakam. Pounds a dribble at Pacer logo at midcourt. Angling left on the bounce, draws 2. Slides baseline on the run, banks it errantly, but he's fouled going up by either Siakam or Bradley. Both converged on Jalen Williams, who fearlessly continued to attack, and he earns 2 more free throws. That's the Pacers' first team foul in the second quarter. OKC attempting its 5th and 6th free throws of Game 6. J-Dub, 1 of 2 at the line, has 9 points with 3 rebounds thus far. Readies for the first as he bends his knees, dips, shoots, and swishes. Jalen, for the playoff run, is averaging now 21.7 points a game, which is 18th among scorers in postseason. But he's really ratcheted up his scoring acumen in this series at 25. Williams strokes the second. Got that 1-point game. Pacers 34, the Thunder 33, with 8:42 left till halftime. McConnell crossing the timeline with 2 assists and 6 points. Played off on by Wallace. Gets a Bradley pick. Works top of the key off the stutter step. Smothered. Hands to Halliburton, sweeping out front. Halliburton dashing and kicking left wing to McConnell. Gliding right away from Caruso, dumps it inside to Bradley. Contained by Hartenstein, 2 to shoot. Left corner Nesmith fires a fadeaway rainbow 3-pointer, hit the side of the backboard. It's a shot clock violation as the Thunder forced their second turnover of this game against Indiana. That was well defended. Initially stopping McConnell's dribble penetration and then Halliburton's effort, although Halliburton has very little escapability right now given that right calf strain. 34-33, the Thunder down 1, seeking the lead early in the second quarter of Game 6 at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Dub on the handle, picked up crossing the timeline by Nesmith. Gets a high screen right from Kenrich Williams. Flashing left, a step, and then loses the ball as Nesmith knocked it away out of bounds. They call it off the Thunder. How can that be? The ball knocked away by Nesmith. Thunder don't challenge it, though, as the Pacers get it back on the Thunder. 7th turnover. McConnell strides left, now right into the paint, elevates and fades. His 8-foot jumper, a beauty. Wallace gave him 3 feet of space. That's 8 for McConnell. It's as if the Thunder are not aware of what he's trying to do. It's a 3-point game. Dub blasting left, working the dribble, steps away, gives it in the left corner to Wallace. Kaysen. Up to the ball going up by McConnell, and they say that's clean. My goodness, they just refuse to call a foul on Indiana. Halliburton, left wing. Steps away, fires the angle left 3 is up and good. Pacers lead by 39-33, making it happen from distance. They're only 6 mates to 1 for the It's an offensive foul. So, and Tony Brothers must be wearing yellow and maroon and navy under his NBA officials' jersey right now. Thunder with 8 turnovers on the night. It's 39-33 Pacers. Lou Dort checks back in with 7:40 left in the second quarter. Dort in, Kenrich Williams out. Indiana resourcefully shooting through 38% overall accuracy with 6 made three-pointers, 11 fast break points at 3 for the Thunder, and therein lies the rub. OKC's got to do a better job in transition. High post right, Bradley steps out front. Gives to McConnell, off the stutter step. Retreats, gets a Bradley pick, not once but twice. Swoops right, contained by Hartenstein, drifts to the corner. Slashing left in the lane, elevates and fires, fadeaway 7-foot jumper, trickles the rim, no good. Loose ball tip. Bradley gets it and lays it in. Pacers by 8. Timeout Thunder. 7:20 left in the second. Indiana trying to hold serve at home and force a game 7, and they're on their way right now on a 7-0 burst to an 8-point lead. This is Thunder basketball.
With just seconds on the clock, I'm chomping at the bit here, Frank. I'm telling you, this is a moment in basketball history to really relish in. Back at the offensive end, Ken Chubb musters up all his strength and squeezes down into the paint. He breaks through the screen, posts up with buns out, catches the ball, and he's called for the double drizzle.
Dude, just get your hot dog and let's get back to our seats. Eat Schwab, the official hot dog of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
What if you could make your energy dollars go further this summer? Switch to OG&E Smart Hours and pay nearly half price for electricity for 19 hours every weekday and all weekend long. So go ahead, bake an extra batch, stream another episode, and make your evenings cooler. Just switch your energy use to the 19 daily Smart Hours to help the grid, the environment, and your wallet. Sign up today to receive nearly half-priced electricity at oge.com/Smart Hours.
With Mazzio's Mix and Maz, it's easy to get the things you love for the price you like. Choose from medium one-topping pizzas, 8-piece boneless chicken wings, loaded cheese dippers, fresh chef salad, and the delicious brookie dessert. Pay just $7.99 each when you buy 2 or more. Pizza, chicken wings, salad, cheese dippers, and dessert. Mix and Maz your way to your favorite flavor combo today. Just $7.99 each at participating locations and for a limited time only. Order now at Mazzios.com.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Welcome back. An 8-point Pacer lead with 7:20 left to go in the first half. 11 points off of 8 Thunder turnovers to this point. Also, Indiana's bench outscoring Oklahoma City's reserves 18-3. Let's send you back to Indiana. Here's Matt Pinto.
Gideon, thanks. Stay up to date with all things Thunder. Join Paris Lawson and Nick Gallo on the official Thunder Basketball Universe podcast presented by Summer Moon Coffee. For exclusive coverage of your favorite team, get free access wherever you get your podcasts, and be sure to subscribe so you never miss a beat. Yeah, the Pacers playing it like an accordion. The Thunder had battled back to within 1 a couple of times earlier this second quarter, but Indiana's gotten up 6 more shots than the Thunder in the second, outscoring OKC 13-8. As they've turned the tables on the Thunder a little bit based on what we saw in Game 5 in OKC, and that is turning the opposition over. 8 takeaways for 11 points translates to a lead of 8 for Indiana, 41-33. They won the first quarter by 3. They've won the second quarter thus far in Game 6 by 5. As OKC brings SGA back, along with Chet Holmgren, Aaron Wiggins, Alex Caruso, and Lou Dort. So the Thunder playing on the smaller side. Indiana's counter is TJ McConnell, who's been terrific tonight with 8 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and a block shot. Indiana very disruptive defensively with 3 blocks and 4 steals thus far in Game 6. Thunder been down by as many as 9, led by as many as 8 early on. Indiana shows full court pressure with Neesmith, Nembhard, Toppin, Tony Bradley, and TJ McConnell. Dort is escorted across the timeline by Toppin, working the dribble. Shea fights to it and tries to step inside to Nembhard, who's grabbing from behind. Shea, high post left, kicks to Holmgren open. Right wing three by Chet on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound fought for. McConnell on the pack with it. Pacers seek a double-digit lead this trip. TJ on the right wing, shadowed by Caruso, crosses him over. Hart, and a traveling violation on Andrew Nembhard, thanks to Chet Holmgren's sticky defense on the point guard. Holmgren the last 2 games, the man he's guarded has gone 4 of 15 shooting. So while his offense has not been at the level he'd like it to be, his defense has been stealth. Better get it back down 8 midway through the second. Gilgeous-Alexander in a 1-4 set, sizing up Nembhard. Slashes left. Working into traffic, coughs it up. McConnell dislodged it, has it. Up the right side, Toppin blasting across the lane, floats a runner, not close. McConnell has the miss. Corner left kicks to Toppin, up the left sideline to Nembhard with 8 to shoot. Sutter steps on Caruso, steps back, fires. The angle left 3 is short. Rebound fought for. Wiggins out of the pack with it. Looking to run, strides up the left side, back of Holmgren's interference. Aaron, the left wing, jump passing to Holmgren, bad pass, but Shea takes it away. Up top, Holmgren, down the lane on Bradley. Across his body, goes glass, missed the 5-footer. Hartenstein scraps for the rebound, dives to save it, but McConnell comes out of the pack with it and gives in the backcourt to Nembhard. Crowd loves the McConnell hustle. Nembhard, down the lane on Wiggins. Shovel feeds Bradley in deep, lays it up, blows the bunny, but a foul coming on the Thunder. And the Pacers, beating the Thunder to the punch thus far in Game 6, can go on top by 10 if Bradley's good on both free throws. That's the Thunder's first team foul with 5:48 left in the second, as TJ McConnell has brought the fire from the Pacers off the bench with 8 points, 5 rebounds, a steal, a block, 3 assists in 11 minutes. Thunder have gone scoreless the game's last 3 minutes and 4 seconds and trail by 8. They've gotten up 11 fewer shots than Indiana thus far tonight. Tony Bradley, 4 of 6 at the foul line in postseason, readies for the first of 2 here. The big man arcs it and sticks it. So the Pacers match their largest lead of 9 and can exceed that if Bradley nails this. 5:48 left in the second. McConnell playing the crowd between free throws as he sits down. Halliburton back on to replace him. Critical juncture of Game 6. Can the Thunder find a way to peck into this deficit over the final 5:48 between now and halftime? Bradley ready with a second. Tony, a well-traveled big man playing with his 5th NBA team. One of those previously the Thunder. Second free throw, no good. Loose ball tipped out by Dort. Batted out of bounds by Bradley. Goes to the Thunder. Bradley knocking down Dort in the process without repercussions. Indiana on an 8-0 blitz over the final last 2:25 to lead by 9, matching its largest lead of Game 6. Jalen Williams on the handle. Picked up by Neesmith. Shea wants it. Top of the key. Gets it against Nembhard. Crowding him. Feeds Hartenstein in the lane. Whipping inside to Holmgren, who blows the dunk. And the rebound is gathered by Toppin. Front court, Nembhard to the trailing Halliburton. Corner right, Neesmith. Catch and shoot 3 up. And good. And the Pacers lead by a dozen. Their largest lead of Game 6. Nailing their 7th 3 of Game 6. OKC 1 of 8 from beyond the arc. The run is 11-0 for Indiana. Shea squirts free. Drifts to the corner against Toppin. Slides left. Across his body floats a 5-footer, no good, but he's hit by Toppin going up, and a whistle ensues with 5:07 left in the second quarter. So OKC will look to end the drought. It's been a long spell going scoreless, allowing the Pacers a lead of a dozen at 45-33. You know the comeback prowess of this Thunder team. Shea 11 toes the line for 2, where he's 1 of 2, make it 2 of 3. The foul shot's good. Isaiah Joe in, Chet Holmgren out. Chet a rough game, 2 of 6 shooting offensively for 4 points. Thunder have Dub in doubles with 11. Shea has a dozen. Off the bench, OKC with 3 points. That on an Aaron Wiggins 3-pointer. 5:07 left till halftime. Bradley out. Turner back in for the Pacers. That's the Thunder's first point in the last 3 minutes and 45 seconds of game action. Shea hits both. And OKC closes to within 10 with 5:07 left in the quarter. Nembhard front court play by Shea. Kicks out front, Siakam open. Cranks a rainbow angle right 3 to hit only backboard, no rim. Long rebound tumbles out to SGA, working up the right side on Nembhard, slashing left in the lane. Pump fakes, kicks to Dort. He wants 3 straight away. It's online, but back rimmed. Hartenstein rebounds. Steps down the lane. Siakam knocks the ball away, but Joe's on it. Up the right side, throws it away to Halliburton, saving it to Turner. Halliburton to the trailing Siakam, right corner Neesmith. Leans in, fires, and hits a 3. So Indiana, a great job getting out and running with 14 fast break points and 8 made three-pointers. Their lead swells to 13 as OKC burns a timeout. 48-35 Pacers, 4:33 left in the second quarter. This is Thunder basketball.
What if you could make your energy dollars go further this summer? Switch to OG&E Smart Hours and pay nearly half price for electricity for 19 hours every weekday and all weekend long. So go ahead, bake an extra batch, stream another episode, and make your evenings cooler. Just switch your energy use to the 19 daily Smart Hours to help the grid, the environment, and your wallet. Sign up today to receive nearly half-priced electricity at oge.com/smart hours.
Rep your Thunder for the 2025 NBA Finals with the latest gear. Find your fit for the finals at the official Thunder shop at Paycom Center or online at okcthunder.com/shop. Well, the Pacers have taken the fight to the Thunder in Game 6. One of the toughest things to do, and OKC has learned this on this playoff run, is to close out an opponent, especially with an NBA championship in the balance. And while the Thunder jumped out 10-2 to begin this night, it's been a rough go. They've turned the ball over, allowing the Pacers 14 fast break points. And Indiana has made 8 threes in the opening half, 1 for Oklahoma City. So the Thunder find themselves in their largest hole of this game, a 13-point deficit with 4:33 left in the second quarter. And they last made a field goal 5 minutes ago in the second, hitting 46% from the field overall, but they've gotten up 12 fewer shots than the Pacers. Indiana now rebounding OKC 20-17 and out assisting the Thunder 8-3. To see where the scoreboard goes from here as Dort is joined by SGA, Hartenstein, Isaiah Joe, and Jay Dub. Right wing. Trying to drive on Neesmith, reverses field, drifts into the corner, whips the ball on the lane to Hartenstein. Pump fakes and floats a 10-footer, no good, but he's hit on the elbow by Turner, who commits the foul. That'll be his first. So the big man goes to the free throw line. And that will stop the clock with 4:16 to play in the second. OKC down 13, 48-35. The foul actually came on the body by Turner, who went to box out Hartenstein on release and got him on the left hip. And the Pacers will call a timeout to challenge the foul call. Well, it's all gone Indiana's way tonight. Hartenstein went up. Turner definitely hit him in the hip, but the question now will become, was that only incidental contact or enough to merit the whistle? As Zach Zarba and Tony Brothers come over to get on headset with aid from Secaucus, New Jersey's NBA Replay Center.
Foul on Turner. Indiana's challenging the ruling.
Pacers have made 8 of 17 second quarter shots. The Thunder 3 of 9, and Indiana's knocked down 3 threes in the frame to extend the lead to 13 with 4:16 left in the second. We'll take a quick timeout, let you know the result of the challenge on the other side. This is Thunder basketball.
Riverwind is bringing the heat this June at OKC's favorite casino.
So get the party started with the hottest jackpots in town.
Book a stay at our hotel for a weekend of fun with friends.
Win like an all-star on your go-to games.
Grab a bite and a bev at one of our fabulous eateries.
Go for gold with your wild card and play for your chance at $80,000 in our Sunshine Riches giveaway.
For the best summer yet and unforgettable good times, make it Riverwind.
Awaiting word on the challenge by Rick Carlisle, a foul called on his big man Miles Turner on the missed push shot in the lane by Isaiah Hartenstein. And we're going to see whether or not it was simply incidental contact by Turner on the contest around the hip area of Ihart, or whether this foul stands against the Pacer big man. And they have ended their conference with the replay center in Secaucus, New Jersey, and we'll see now the determination. If Carlisle loses this challenge, he'll be without a challenge the rest of the night in Game 6. 4:16 left in the second, all going the Pacers' way right now as they lead by 13.
After review, the leg contact between Turner and Hartenstein is considered marginal. Therefore, the ruling on the floor is overturned. It's a successful challenge. Due to the imminent possession going to Indiana, it will be Indiana basketball on the sideline, 24 on the shot clock.
All going the Pacers' way on their home floor in Game 6 as they battle to force a Game 7, which would be, if they ultimately get there, Sunday night at 7 o'clock at Paycom Center. Remains Isaiah Joe, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Lou Dort, J-Dub and Isaiah Hartenstein defending for the Thunder. Pacers 2 team fouls to give between now and the final 2 minutes of the opening half. Thunder have 3 to give. OKC is sputtering offensively with 35 points on the board right now after dinging the Pacers for 120 3 nights ago in Game 5 at home. Halliburton skips across timeline on the handle. Dort shadows him. Tyrese, high post left to Siakam. Straight away to Nembhard beyond the arc. Siphoning right, sets up Nesmith for an open 3. Straight away, it's short. Leaping rebound, Gilgeous-Alexander, his third. Jay across the timeline inside the 4-minute mark. Thunder down 13. Kicks right wing to Dub. Steps to the angle, fires his angle right three-pointer. Tumble short, no good. Loose ball tipped out of bounds by Hartenstein as Oklahoma City struggles from 3 continue. Thunder are 1 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line on the road tonight. Dub 0 of 3. Pacers ball up 13. Siakam, a running start, blasting by Hartenstein. Shovel feeds Nesmith for a pull-up 5-footer in the lane that goes, and he's fouled in the process. So the Pacers extend their lead to 15. Could be 16 if Nesmith makes this shot. 3:39 left in what has been a colossal second quarter for the home team. Thunder have been held in this second quarter to 10 points, while the Pacers have erupted for 23 thus far, with a free throw coming for Aaron Nesmith. Holmgren back in, along with Caruso, joining Dub, SGA, and Dort. OKC now in a 15-point hole as the Pacers extend their run to 16-2 over the last 4:47. Nesmith's free throw is up and good. Oklahoma City will try and carve into what is a 16-point deficit at 51-35 with 3:35 left in the second quarter. Chana's defense at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Holmgren, high post left. Versus Fields, sets it to Dub near midcourt with 10 to shoot. Dub double teamed by Turner and Nesmith off the stutter step. Down the lane, comes to the rim, spins a layup up and in. The middle opened wide as Dub persevered. He's now got 13. Nothing coming easily for the Thunder offense. Down 14, 51-37. Turner screens for Nembhard, who drifts to the right corner, played by Holmgren on the switch out front to Siakam. Crossing over on Dort, sets up Nembhard up top of the keys. He glides right away from Holmgren, lays up and in, a left-hand reverse. 53-37 Pacers. Taking it to the Thunder defense as Nembhard's in doubles with 10. Left baseline Shea, freeze, fires, fadeaway 7-foot jumper, a beauty. SGA now with 15 first half points. In Dub showing the way with 28 of Oklahoma City's 39. OKC down 14, seeks to stop. 2:44 left till intermission. Halliburton, right corner to Nesmith, closed out by Shea. Back up the sideline to Halliburton. Tyrese, back of a Turner pick. Crosses over, fires, a long angle right 30-foot three-pointer that he hits. And the Pacers extend that lead to 17, their largest tonight. They've now made 9 threes in the half. Halliburton with his third 3 has 10 points. Right wing Holmgren keys up a 3, block going up by Turner. Miles has the loose ball. Gives in the backcourt to Halliburton with 2:15 left in the second. Halliburton out the stutter step. Dribbles to the wing, contained by Dort. Sifting behind a pick by Turner. Lost the dribble, but he's grabbed by Dort, fighting to get it. That'll be OKC's third team foul in the quarter with 2:10 left. Luguentz Dort guilty of his second. Side out Pacers playing at a higher gear right now than the Thunder are in every facet to build a lead of 17. Turner stepped out on the perimeter, denying Holmgren a 3-point try the last trip for Oklahoma City. 17-point Pacer edge. Nembhard between the rings. Caruso giving him space. Nembhard back of a Turner pick. Drives and kicks to Turner, blasting his way down the lane. Caruso from behind blocked his layup out of bounds with 6 to shoot. 2:02 left till halftime. Thunder trailed by 3 after 1, have since surrendered an advantage of 14 to the Pacers in this second quarter to trail by 17 at 56-39. 6 to shoot, Halliburton to inbound. Holding, still holding. Bounce feeds inside to Siakam, spinning to the middle, hits a 3-footer. And the lead swells to 19 for the Pacers. 58-39 with under 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Dub to the top of the key, dancing. Crossing over on Nesmith, across his body, goes glass, bangs home a tough 13-footer, and Nesmith gives him a bang for that bucket. Nesmith comes up hobbled a bit, favoring his lower left leg, but I think he's okay. Jalen Williams persevered that time for the and one. He joins SGA for game-high scoring honors, 15 apiece, but the Thunder will need others to rally around that tandem. Right now, Holmgren 4, Hartenstein 4, and Wiggins 3. That's it in the scoring column for Oklahoma City. 1:46 left intermission. Thunder down 19 a moment ago. Dub looks to make it a 16-point game, and does, connecting on the foul shot. Oklahoma City 7 of 9 from the line in Game 6. Indiana's made 9 threes tonight to 1 for OKC. 16 Point Pacer lead, Halliburton on the handle. Wide right to Neesmith, back to Halliburton, dancing out front. Shuttling angle right to the wing. Behind the Turner pick, doubled. Sails it out front to Neesmith, 7 to shoot. Back to Halliburton, 35 feet away. Slashing left on the run, floats a left-hand runner up in it. He's got it working now. Halliburton playing through that calf strain, has a dozen, and Indiana's up 18. 1:20 left till intermission. Pacers making everything, it seems. As Shea draws 2, sets up Holmgren up top. Kicks right wing to Dove. Driving the lane, spins into traffic. Gets it up in the right corner to Holmgren. Slithering right to left across the paint. Stripped of the ball by Turner. It's free on the deck, and Nembhard has it. 1 minute left in the half. Nembhard probes and kicks left wing Neesmith. Left corner Halliburton. Closed out by Caruso. Slicing in the paint. Fades. The baseline 12-foot jumper in and out. No good. Dort clears with 50 seconds left in the half. Thunder on the attack, down 18. Dove scans the seam. Kicks the right wing to Dort. Knocked away by Halliburton. He's in the open court to the trailing Siakam for the dunk. And the Pacers lead by 20, putting on a show at home, 62-42, with 40.2 left in the half. Thunder with a dozen first half turnovers. Dove across the timeline, the crowd in a frenzy. Kicks to Shea on the right flank, holding away from Nembhard with 12 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander to the top of the key. Sizes it up, burrows left to the rim, scoops it, can't score it. Tip followed by Holmgren won't go, wrestling for the loose ball, got it back. Steps away from traffic. Drop steps, left of the paint, elevates, fires, and misses a 12-footer. Siakam clears, shot clock off, 10 seconds left in quarter number 2. Nembhard across the timeline, his team up 20, outscoring the Thunder by 17 in the second to lead 62-42. Siakam, mid-post, fades. The baseline 18-foot jump with the buzzer goes, and the Pacers take a 22-point lead to the locker room in Game 6. Looking to forge a Game 7 in this NBA Finals, up 64-42 over Oklahoma City. Halftime coming with Gideon and Matt next. This is Thunder Basketball.
With Mazzio's Mix and Maz, it's easy to get the things you love for the price you like. Choose from medium one-topping pizzas, 8-piece boneless chicken wings, loaded cheese dippers, fresh chef salad, and the delicious brookie dessert. Pay just $7.99 each when you buy 2 or more. Pizza, chicken wings, salad, cheese dippers, and dessert. Mix and Maz your way to your favorite flavor combo today. Just $7.99 each at participating locations and for a limited time only. Order now at Mazzios.com.
Riverwind is bringing the heat this June at OKC's favorite casino.
So get the party started with the hottest jackpots in town.
Book a stay at our hotel for a weekend of fun with friends.
Win like an all-star on your go-to games.
Grab a bite and a bev at one of our fabulous eateries.
Go for gold with your wild card and play for your chance at $80,000 in our Sunshine Riches giveaway.
For the best summer yet and unforgettable good times, make it Riverwind.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
This is the Oklahoma City Thunder Halftime Show with Gideon Hamilton and Matt Ravis, now on the Oklahoma City Thunder Radio Network.
It is the Oklahoma City Thunder Halftime Show. Welcome inside our network studios. I'm Gideon Hamilton. Matt Ravis joining me here. And at the break in Game 6, the Indiana Pacers finish the first half with a flourish to take a 64-42 lead over the Oklahoma City Thunder. But this thing has been a journey. Oklahoma City got off to an impossibly good start, it felt like anyway. They came out hot. Indiana 0 for 6 to start the game, and you're wondering, can Tyrese Halliburton really go in this thing? What is this going to look like on both ends of the floor? Because Oklahoma City was outstanding there at the beginning. Pacers able to get a foothold in the game after an early timeout, and then they took the lead over Oklahoma City. But the Thunder battled back to make it a 3-point game going into the second quarter. It's within a basket or so for a while, maybe around the midway point of the second quarter. That's when Indiana started to take controls. Kind of a weird, unconventional lineup because TJ McConnell and Tyrese Halliburton were out there on the floor together. We talked about how often we might see that. Tony Bradley was out there with that lineup that helped Indiana establish a lead. And then the two teams started to trade baskets for a while, but it was Indiana who was getting some 3-point plays and some 3-point shots on top of some Thunder paint shots. And then that sequence there toward the end where Siakam has a dunk, Halliburton with a steal that leads to that, and then Siakam, that turnaround jump shot, gives the Pacers a little bit more of a lead. This thing is not over by a long shot. The Thunder could be leading in this game literally 6 or 7 minutes from now. That's what Thunder basketball actually usually looks like. But right now, the Pacers have to feel very good about the way that they've played, especially after the beginning of the game.
This feels like a couple of game threes that we've seen in these playoffs. That's what I thought during that first half. The Grizzlies game 3, pre-John Morant injury, they got down huge. And then the Minnesota game 3. Obviously this isn't a game 3, but it reminded me of those. So a little good news, bad news here, depending on how you look at it. The good news is that things cannot go worse than they did in that second quarter. Indiana getting up way more shots, forcing way more turnovers, making a ton of threes. The Siakam dunk, just filthy, disgusting. The Siakam buzzer beater at the end of the first half. And I guess you could say the good news, too, is that a lot of those things are controllables. But the bad news is that's the same exact thing, is that a lot of these things are controllable. And frankly, it's a little disappointing to see this Thunder team lapse from a mentality standpoint. I know that's cliche and easy to go to, but you talked before the game about the Thunder's defense on the road, physically looking different than at home. I've seen some of that, the shooting splits. We know what those are. And so Thunder got embarrassed in that first half is what happened. Yeah, if you, again, and this is the way that I put that, if you took a freeze frame of Indiana when they have the basketball, in Paycom Center, typically you're going to see a lot of traffic beyond the 3-point line. In this game, you're seeing what you see on February 3rd, and that's Alex Caruso beyond the 3-point line, and that's kind of it. Dort sometimes, Wallace sometimes, and so they've backed off. Now, I will say this. When you look at shooting in this first half, Indiana got off to an awful shooting start. Even with that little barrage that they had in the first quarter, they missed their first 6 shots. They missed their last 7 shots of the first quarter. And it was just with that Siakam fadeaway that they overtook Oklahoma City in terms of shooting. And so they're up 22 when shooting numbers are virtually even. They've hit more threes. And then the big story of this one, I'll let you make your point, but really quickly, has to be turnovers and points off here. It's always a big thing with this Thunder team, is it not? But it was really telling after what quarter that the Thunder is shooting 52%. 20% better than the Pacers were, right? But the Pacers, because of their 3-point shooting, and it's not like they were torrid or anything, but Thunder were 1 of 6 after one quarter. The Pacers had put up 14 threes and made 5 of those. So just by pure math, they were already a plus 12 in terms of the 3-point advantage. Not being able to turn points into turnovers, those were the couple of things. And so after one quarter, you look at that and you're like, the Thunder are down in this game where they're shooting 20% better than the other team. That should have been the first tale right there. So, or the first sign of what was to come, I guess. I would have bet anything on the fact if you told me that turnovers were going to be 12-2 in the first half of this game, that would be flipped. The Thunder have 12 turnovers. The Pacers have scored 16 points off of those, and not a coincidence that the Pacers are outscoring Oklahoma City in the fast break 16-3. Now that's a surprise. They can convert points to turnovers, but where they're being aggressive here and where you're talking about Indiana playing with desperation, a lot of this is, some 3-point shot making and things. The desperation is coming from defense and
sprinting out after the Thunder make mistakes and converting on those and forcing the issue and either finishing it with a basket or a trip to the free throw line. That's where the desperation has been.
Not to say the Thunder were like a 1 out of 10 on the effort scale. They're probably like, I don't know, like a 6 or a 7 when the Pacers are cranking it up to 11, to use a Spinal Tap phrase. Like, that's what they were doing. And so any opportunity, any potential window, they were taking advantage. And of course, it's TJ McConnell. No reason for him to be getting a rebound offensively when Hartenstein, it should be boxing him out, just based on on McConnell being the smallest guy on the floor and being based on the fact that Hartenstein is his size. But that play was kind of emblematic. Lazy passes, button up. And this game is certainly not over, but there's got to be a run that happens, and the details need to be so much sharper. It's not even funny in the second half.
Some other things that have surfaced throughout other games in this series: the Thunder 1 of 11 from three-point range. Also in the first half, the Thunder made 17 shots, which is 6 fewer than Indiana, but on those 17 makes, 3 assists. Everything is Shea trying to get fouled by Nembhard. Shea throwing forearms into the chest and face of Andrew Nembhard trying to get fouled. And that's a lot of what the offense has looked like.
He's got 5 turnovers. He's got one more shot than turnovers, one more shot made than turnovers in that first half. So it just felt like there was way too often where Shea was trying to dribble into a double or even a triple team, shoot over outstretched arms. It's just not going to be a good equation. And Shea and Dub have gotten to their spots. I mean, they've been able to hit some shots, but those guys are shooting well. They are efficient. The problem is that the half-court offense looks dreadful, and it looks worse than it did in Game 3 when the Pacers were all over, or Game 4 when the Pacers were all over you for most of that. Thunder were able to get some heroics late in that game, but my problem is that their half-court offense looks worse than it did in that game.
Caruso's a minus 22 in 14 minutes. J-Dub, 16 points on 6 of 10, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, a minus 25 in 18 minutes. Just imagine if he wasn't knocking down those shots on the other end. Coming up next, though, you know this team. You know this game is far from over. We'll talk about what the Thunder need to do to get back into Game 6 of the NBA Finals. You're listening to Thunder Basketball.
KWPN, more WWLS, The Village, Oklahoma City, proudly serving the great state of Oklahoma. A Cumulus media station.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Riverwind is bringing the heat this June at OKC's favorite casino.
So get the party started with the hottest jackpots in town.
Book a stay at our hotel for a weekend of fun with friends.
Win like an all-star on your go-to games.
Grab a bite and a bev at one of our fabulous eateries.
Go for gold with your wild card and play for your chance at $80,000 in our Sunshine Riches giveaway.
For the best summer yet and unforgettable good times, make it Riverwind.
Welcome back inside our network studios. It's halftime, Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Pacers lead at 64-42. So what that means after a 10-2 start, Indiana outscored Oklahoma City 62-32. They outscored the Thunder by 30 points over the span of less than 2 quarters. And the thing for Indiana, we'll say this briefly before we talk about the Thunder's objectives, it's not like they've hit everything. Yes, the Thunder are going to flip the possession battle here in the second half, but Indiana still has some upward room to hit on their offense here in the second half.
No, they do. I mean, there's times where I thought, man, Tyrese Halliburton doesn't look very good. You can't get past, Isaiah Hartenstein, but there's times where he's able to shake loose and able to hit a couple threes. So there's some room for improvement. They left some meat on the bone.
By the way, he played 16 minutes, 12 points, 4 assists, and 2 steals. For the Thunder, it's about taking a bite out of this early. We've seen these insta runs that get them back in the game early in second halves. What's important for the Thunder here in the third quarter to make that happen?
Defense. I mean, you got to force turnovers. You got to get live ball turnovers going the other way. That's how you get big runs, big swings. There will be more runs in this game. You want to be on the better side of that. And then offensively, you got to have more creative offense than just having Shea and Dub as the focal point.
Indiana leads at
ISO basketball.
Yes, Indiana leads at 64-42. Pascal Siakam with 13 points in 8 minutes. Ironically, only a +6. Halliburton the best on the team at +25. And the bench, the reserves in this one, Indiana's outscoring Oklahoma City 19-3 in the first half. We talked about how critical those minutes would be, and they certainly have been here in the first half. Coming up next, Matt Pinto will have the call of the second half. You're listening to Thunder Basketball.
What if you could make your energy dollars go further this summer? Switch to OG&E Smart Hours and pay nearly half price for electricity for 19 hours every weekday and all weekend long. So go ahead, bake an extra batch, stream another episode, and make your evenings cooler. Just switch your energy use to the 19 daily Smart Hours to help the grid, the environment, and your wallet. Sign up today to receive nearly half-priced electricity at oge.com/smart hours.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Welcome back. The Pacers lead the Thunder at halftime, 64-42. Let's send you back to Indiana. Here with the call of the second half is Matt Pinto.
Well, the Pacers playing with their season on the line, looking to force a Game 7, have done the job to this point. A colossal second quarter, outscoring the Thunder 36-17 in that second, holding OKC to only 2 made field goals in the final 8 minutes and 52 seconds of that third. At that juncture, the 8:52 mark of the second quarter, the Thunder were down 1, 34-33, outscored 30-9 from there. They've turned the ball over a dozen times for 16 points in the opening half, taking it away only twice. And while the Thunder have made 44% of their shots, right at what the Pacers have, they've gotten up 13 fewer shots and converted 8 fewer three-pointers. 9 of 24 from distance by the Pacers. Oklahoma City 1 of 11. That includes only 3 assists, none in the second quarter for the Thunder. Pacers have 13 assists versus the 2 turnovers. Thunder have gotten 15 from Shea, 16 from Dub on a combined 12 of 21 shooting, but the rest of the team is 5 of 18. And Oklahoma City has only 1 bucket from bench players, while the Pacers have generated 19 from reserves, Toppin 8, McConnell 8, and 3 from Tony Bradley. OKC led by Dub 16, SGA with 15. The Pacers have 3 starters in double figures, Pascal Siakam 13, Andrew Nembhard 10, and Tyrese Halliburton playing through that calf strain to the tune of 2 steals, 4 assists, 12 points in 16 minutes, has made 3 of 5 threes and 4 of 9 from the field. Mark Daigneault, throughout the course of the last day and a half, has said great players can never be underestimated, and we saw Jamal Murray come off the sickbed in Game 6 for Denver in the Western Conference semifinals and deliver a massive performance in their 12-point win. Thunder down 22 at halftime. They have a recovery from 29 down on this playoff run in Memphis in Game 3 there. Won that game by 6 after trailing by 29. The largest ever NBA Finals comeback was by the Celtics in Game 4 in 2008 against the Lakers. Down 24, they came back to win 97-91. Thunder come with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, Lou Dort, SGA, and Alex Caruso to defend the Pacers, shooting at the basket to my right in the second half. Indiana's counter is Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam, Andrew Nembhard, Tyrese Halliburton, and Aaron Nesmith. Should a Game 7 be necessary, it will be Sunday at 7 at Paycom Center. A winner-take-all scenario if the Pacers find a way to ward off the Thunder. But OKC is going to give it everything it has in this second half. We know that. Nembhard against Caruso's full court pressure. Tries across the timeline with a dribble. Settles in behind a Siakam pick. Angles right and sets up Turner between the rings. Out near midcourt, Halliburton. Crowded by Dort. Gives to Nembhard a fumble. Gets it back, 8 to shoot. Right wing, Nesmith. Straight up to Nembhard between the rings with 5 to shoot. High post left, Siakam, 2 to shoot. Spinning on Caruso. Fades away, fires, 16-foot jumper on the way in and out, no good. Dort rebounds. Got hit by Turner, no whistle. Gives in the backcourt to Dub. Thunder get a stop to begin the third. Dub out front. Off the stutter step, gives in the corner to Shea. Shea circulates the ball to Dort straight away. Comes back to get it, but Nembhard won't let it. Dort sends it near midcourt to Caruso. Right wing, Holmgren, 6 to shoot, back to Caruso. Dancing on the wing, up top to Holmgren. Slot left Dort, pass fakes. Fires an angle left 3 that's on the way, no good. Thunder 1 of 12 from distance. Nembhard clears and long leads Halliburton up the left side to the trailing Siakam. On the dribble weave to Nembhard out front. Nembhard picked up by Caruso. Shea is on Siakam. Right wing Turner to Nembhard out front, 10 to shoot. Nembhard wheeling left on Holmgren. Down the lane, loses the ball in traffic. It's off the feet of Caruso out of bounds. As Holmgren and Caruso converged on Nembhard, who was in a bad way. Couldn't come up with the loose change and was 7 to shoot. Indiana will retrack. 10:52 left in the third quarter. The Thunder would love to get this deficit down around 10 after 3 to give themselves a viable shot. Halliburton underneath, inbound. But a 5 count. Lobs it at the foul line to Siakam. Sizing up Shea. 4 to shoot. Kicks out right wing Turner. Pump fakes. Leans in, launches. A prayer from 22 that's short. Well-defended sequence for a second straight time by the Thunder. Holmgren clears, giving to Dub. Dub to the baseline to step on Nesmith. Backs down. Kicks out front to Dort. Open. Snaps off an angle left three-pointer. That's back rimmed. No good. Thunder are 1 of 13 from three-point distance. Turner clears. Giving to Nembhard. Dort 0 of 3. Turner fed for a 3 straight away for the Pacers. That's short, and Dort has the miss. Neither side is struck. 1:40 into the third. Pacers up 22. Shea on the right wing. Crowded by Nembhard. Bodied by Nembhard. Shea backs down mid-post. Isolated. Nesmith doubles. And Shea throws it away for a 6th turnover. Nembhard's got the loose ball. Up the sideline to Halliburton. Wide open. Left wing 3 is up. In and out, no good. So the Pacers yet to strike. Thunder on the schneid as well. Holmgren has the miss. Back comes Shea 2 minutes into the quarter. Working the angle, dumps it inside to Caruso, whipping it left corner to Dort, up the sideline to Dub. Settles it on the wing, cranks a three-pointer that's not close. Nesmith has the miss as the Thunder are sputtering from three-point range. Nembhard right baseline, hit by Dort before he goes up. On a cross-court pass from Nesmith. 9:44 left in the third quarter. Thunder doing their job defensively, but the offense right now is really staggered. 41% shooting in game 6 from the field, 3 assists in the game versus 13 turnovers, and 1 of 14 three-point shooting for Oklahoma City. 18 to shoot here. Nembhard squeezes it up the sideline to Turner. It comes out near midcourt, deferring to Siakam. Slashing left to step on Dub, lays it left-handed off the rim. Holmgren may have blocked it, got a piece of it, Dub the loose ball. Up the sideline to Holmgren. Crossing over on Turner, straightened up. Wedging his way inside, bumped again. Bounce feeds to Caruso to the rim. Strip going up by Turner. Ball free, Siakam loses it out of bounds with 11 to shoot. I'll tell you what, I don't know what a foul is in this game. 11 on the shot clock, 9:24 left in the third. OKC still scoreless in the third quarter, trailing 64-42, which is where it stood at halftime. Caruso will trigger scoreless in Game 6, had 20 in this building. In Game 4, won by the Thunder by 7. Caruso holds. Still holds. Lobs in the corner to Shea. Undercut by Nembhard. Out front to Holmgren. Tees up an angle left three-pointer that's no good. Loose ball fought for. Caruso loses the battle to Siakam, who gives to Halliburton, dribbling head up. Streaming top of the key, jump passing left corner to Nesmith. Wide open, snaps off a three-pointer that's short. Offside rebound deflected out. Siakam has it. Holding on the wing against Holmgren. Turner grabbing the jersey of Holmgren, setting a pick, and they don't call it. Halliburton swooping by Dub. Ball knocked away from him. It's free on the sideline, but it's off the body of Holmgren with 4.2 left in the shot clock. This is comical. The amount of contact being permitted in this game is obscene. 8:56 left in the third quarter. It remains 64-42 where it stood at halftime in favor of the home team. Nemhart looks to get it in. Holding. Out front, Halliburton. Back right wing, Nemhart open. Strokes a three. That one's way off. Siakam back taps to miss to Turner. Halliburton, right wing to Neesmith. Flashing left on Holmgren. Down the lane, loses his balance, loses the ball. It's free in the lane, and Dort comes away with it. And he's fouled in the backcourt by Neesmith in frustration. Neesmith has his third. Both sides really digging in defensively, and the Thunder have to find a way to generate some offense here if they're going to give themselves a chance in Game 6. 8:43 left in the quarter. Both sides are scoreless since coming out of the locker room. SGA crossing the timeline, gets Holmgren pick, drives away from it. Swiped up by Turner, drives baseline, whips it up top to Dub. Right wing Dort. He's up a rainbow three that's online. An air ball by 2 feet wide left out of bounds. The struggles continue from distance. Dort 0 of 4 from beyond the arc. Thunder 1 of 16. 8:25 left third quarter. Thunder offense stuck in the mud. Caruso tried to get to Nemhart, who blast left baseline on Shea, and is fouled by Shea, straightened up. And why that's not a foul the other way, I have no idea. Zach Zarba calls the Thunder for their first team foul in the third quarter at the 8:20 mark. Gilgeous-Alexander guilty of his second. Pacers will trigger. They're down to 38% shooting in Game 6, but leading by 22. Nemhart gets it in near midcourt to Halliburton. Dort guards him. 45 feet from the bucket. Turner screens to the middle. 8 to shoot. Halliburton switched off on 2 by Holmgren. Crosses over. Jump passes right corner Neesmith. Down the lane Halliburton on the give and go for the layup. 24-point Pacer lead. Timeout Thunder. 8:06 left. Quarter number 3. This is Thunder basketball. Attention teachers. Create Thunder fun in your classroom by joining the Devon Thunder Explorers program. Teach your students STEM-based lesson plans, and you can even win cash for your classroom by sharing photos each month. Enroll today by visiting okcthunder.com/explorers.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience, so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Riverwind is bringing the heat this June at OKC's favorite casino.
So get the party started with the hottest jackpots in town.
Book a stay at our hotel for a weekend of fun with friends.
Win like an all-star on your go-to games.
Grab a bite and a bev at one of our fabulous eateries.
Go for gold with your wild card and play for your chance at $80,000 in our Sunshine Riches giveaway.
For the best summer yet and unforgettable good times, make it Riverwind.
Slow start for both teams to begin the third quarter. 5 of Oklahoma City's 6 misses to begin the third have been from three-point distance, where they're 1 of 16 in the game. Turnover still 13-2 in favor of the Pacers. Back to Indiana. Here's Matt Pinto.
It's all Thunder all the time when you follow the official @OKC Thunder social media channels. You'll get behind-the-scenes access, daily updates, giveaways, and more. Stay connected and follow @OKC Thunder today. Well, this game's beginning.